Esto es 100% México, nomás cuesta el rucón.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. Oh, I'm on the run, I'm on the...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here we go. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Outside Butler. Now Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Lets it fly. It's good from in tight. Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Assist goes to
Hero with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
And yep, it's good.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
Denied by Adebayo. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And they double up Adebayo.
that foul. Reggie Bullock. First personal foul. First team foul.
Left side, Butler. The shot inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. And the slam was so good, but the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, absolutely. What a slick play. Hardaway, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Woods over to help. Butler on the wing. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
To the paint. And Wood with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. The Heat making a switch here. Miami trailing. Pass to Dedmon. McGee with a double team. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Well, at least the D was going for him, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Outside for Green. Again, Dallas.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. And that comes off the assist by Green. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas hit.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Inside. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Wood. Here's Green. No luck on that one. And it's Miami the other way. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go. Green's got 7 points in the game.
What would this game be like without their easy points off of turnovers?
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Oh, it's stolen. Oladipo with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he can't get that one. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 16-point game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Second team foul.
Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Listen, Frank Ntilikina is a lockdown defender. He's got the physical tools, high motor, and it's a great combination.
Domination. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, it certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Alan. Thank you.
They're turning it over, and their opponent isn't. That's the difference.
Adebayo. Pass to Yurtseven. And stolen by Green. For three, Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're now allowing an insane number of points off of turnovers.
And he dunks it down.
Well, Ntilikina is big-time athletic. And how about the vertical to finish that one?
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Strus. And it's blocked by Wood. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
And so he makes both from the line. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Now here's Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Greg, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Pass to Hardy. To the inside. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. McGee with it. And no good. Down low. Here's Strus. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Here's Stewart. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Butler. And stolen by Stewart. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
That one misses. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second free throw, no good. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Pass to Powell. Three-pointer, Stewart. And they recover it. Outside Bertans. Second chance shot. Out to Powell. They grab their own miss. Lowry, right side. Butler with the ball. Intercepted. To the middle. An easy 2 on the layup. Dinwiddie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oladipo, shot's good.
You can see over time, Oladipo has so added to his offensive arsenal. You love to see the confidence with which he's playing.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Right side, Butler. Here's 7 up top. Pass to Oladipo. And the layup is good off the glass. Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Dinwiddie, no good. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Here's Dedmon. Outside for Butler. Another shot. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Stewart, no good. Difficult situation for Miami. Here's 7 down low. Now here's Butler. Out to Lowry. 1 second left. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Mavericks on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And it's Miami's ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. That free throw, no good.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Oh, got that one up quick.
So this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 19-20 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Stolen by Lowry. Here's Adebayo. 9 points in the game. To the paint. To stop the run. The shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Dinwiddie with it. Strus covering. Oh, swiped away. And it's Adebayo off the drive. Hero for three. Mavericks with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And it's Miami's ball. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
And McGee with the stuff.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
To the inside. Outside Strus. McGee with a steal. Jumps up. And it's hammered home by Green.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Wood. Tipped away.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Now Adebayo. Green with the ball. Martin picks him up. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Here's Doncic. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Martin. Pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
In for the Heat, Victor Oladipo.
Goes up off the inbound. And Doncic with the jam.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that. I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Heat ball. Heat substitution. Uber Yurtseven. Dwayne Denver. Jimmy Butler.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the floor again for the Mavericks. Running the court. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Pass to McGee. Wood with it. Outside, Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Out to Wood. And here's Finney-Smith. Butler covering. McGee has an open look. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's the Mavericks ball. Inside. Finney-Smith up top. Launches it. Haslam with a rebound. Here's Jovic. Soft touch off the glass.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And Powell with the stuff.
Dwight Powell showing some flash and some panache.
And it's Vincent off the drive. Here's Jovic. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
That one drops for him. Doncic has got 23.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And the basket by Wood.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's Hardaway. Doncic, no good. Left side, Robinson uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got his first 2 points. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Down low. Back to Doncic. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Jovic. Pass to Vincent. And Finney-Smith over to help. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Pass to Haslam. Here's your 7. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Here's Powell. Back to Doncic.
Blocking foul called on Gabe Vincent. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hardaway with the second effort. Here's Powell. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Dwight Powell. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Kyle Lowry. One shot.
That free throw good from Lowry. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Here's Doncic. The shot. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Martin outside. And here's your 7. Puts up a 3. Martin misses. Bertans for 3. They get it again. To the wing, right side. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. The shot by Bertans, no good. Now Lowry. Martin outside. Pass to your 7. From outside the arc. Hardaway grabs the board. Lowry with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Strus. Oh, McGee with the block. They get it back. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
To the paint. And McGee with the stuff.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Bullock. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And Lowry gets doubled. Pass to Martin. To the left side wing. Tipped. It's Bullock on the wing. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bertans. And McGee with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's the Mavericks taking...
Rock with me, they ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up at the cut when fans start upping all my streams.